Just a little bit. Don't go nowhere, y'all. We got a caller. Alrighty, in the house. Who's on the line?
This is Vivia Van Dale.
Vivia Van Dale is in the house, y'all. How you doing, Vivian?
I'm doing fantastic. It sounds like you guys are having a real party over there.
Well, this is the gospel party.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, this is the gospel party. I'm Willie H. They call me DJ Slack. My daughter calls me Slacker. But whatever you call me, get your praise party on. Now, Vivian Van Dale, she is... No, you know what? I'm going to let you explain who Vivia Van Dale is. So, Vivia... now, am I pronouncing that right? Vivia?
That it is. It's Vivia.
Vivia. Okay, Vivia Van Dale. And vandaleglobal@gmail.com is where you can find her. Now, if you on the internet, you can see a picture of yourself. Pretty picture of yourself. I got a few pictures of you. But Vivia, tell everybody, who is Vivia Van Dale?
Well, Vivia Van Dale, I am the founder of Van Dale Global.
Okay.
And also a nonprofit organization called Reasonable Service. We're founded with a great group of people. And Van Dale Global does mostly importing and exporting.
Okay.
And with Reasonable Service, we do mostly more nonprofit things, family preservation, youth development. And I do a lot of my humanitarian efforts through there, which leads me to what I wanted to present or what I wanted to talk about. I do a lot with young people and families. I was at a family preservation symposium last week, and just the things that are going on, it just talks about how important families are today.
All right.
And keeping it together. And what we can do. Well, humanitarianism is very important to me because it's so much when you are able to give back to your fellow person or you're concerned about someone. And it doesn't take a lot to be selfless and generous, even the smallest of things. So that's where my focus really is. That's where my resources go. Doing a lot more humanitarian things.
All right, now, Vivia, give me an example or scenario give me a case so people can understand exactly what you do. Now, we know humanitarian, that sounds great to us and what you just told us, general information. But give us an example how you make a difference or how you help or how you export, import, export. Give us an example of that.
Well, as far as humanitarianism is concerned, it talks about being concerned with or seeking to promote the human welfare. And, just being compassionate and so forth. Some of the things that we have done and are doing right now, one of the things I wanted to note is that when Jesus says to go out, he says to start in your own backyard.
Okay.
Jerusalem.
Right.
And so my backyard would be the Bronx. Because
so Bronx, New York. Okay.
And so what we have done so far is we have a program we call Expose.
Okay.
And what the Expose does, it's really just exposing primarily our young people, but we found that more adults were getting involved. We were exposing them to different things. There's some people who have never even left their block.
This season, you and REI can give Stoke to customers who make an impact in the outdoors.
I'm a parks and recreation professional.
Sustainable food center. It's a health nonprofit.
By awarding them the shopping experience of a lifetime.
Exposing them to the arts, or to sciences, the different careers that are available to them, food, you just sever all kinds of things. Sometimes we'll take them to different states. And just to travel, this year we started planning for 2015 to go international. So that, because, wherever you go, people are the same.
Okay.
So that's our Expose program. We have our entrepreneur program, and this one is primarily for our young people. And it's just simple. We hooked into the Small Business Administration and just brought business skills. I hear a lot, some young people are saying, well, maybe I'm not good for school, or school is not for me. Or, they'd rather go to a trade, or, well, there's another option. There's owning your own business.
Right.
And we have heard of people who have really no education but are very successful financially by owning their own business. So we walked into the Small Business Administration and gave them, kind of incubated to teach them how to start, run, and thrive and grow a business. Some other things that we have done, one of the things that is very important to especially young people is family. And regardless to what the family composition is, you need family, a support system. Sometimes it's a church family. Sometimes we have to offer being a family because a parent was either working or absent or whatever the situation is. So it was always important to have a family or someone to talk to, or where you can just hang loose and so forth. So we did a lot of family preservation, a lot of best practice things. We just to help people along. Some people are young parents, so they never really got the skills or tools to help their own children as they grow up. So we offered that. We did a lot of character. We're doing a lot of character development and life skills and coping skills, because there's so much tragedy going on, especially today amongst our young people.
Okay, now, so before you go on, Vivia, sounds like to me what you're doing is in the Bronx, you are taking young people and families, and you interceding and you helping it out. Like a young person might help with a business plan to get them going into business, whatever their passion is. You might be also interceding in the family and helping them cope with whatever difficulties they're coping with, so get them in a better place. So
absolutely.
Yeah, so it sounds like you now. One of the questions.
It's in the Bronx. It's in the Bronx, and it's in North Carolina, because sometimes I'm back and forth.
Oh, okay.
Most times I'm back and forth, so we do some things here in North Carolina.
Wow. So now, I just want to ask you this question: how many cases can you take? Like give me if in a month period. Like if you're going from the Bronx to North Carolina, how many cases are you actively working with at a time? So I can get an idea what kind of work is going on.
We're working with, I know in the Bronx we have about 30, when I say families, solid families that were in their lives doing something.
Vivia, I'm sorry to cut you off, sweet. We're going to continue with you. I got somebody on the line. Just hold on. I'm going to be right with you, okay?
Okay.
All right. Hello, this is the Gospel Party. Who's on the line?
I didn't play nothing for my Spanish people.
Who is it?
This one's for you,
King.
baby.
Hey, King, how you doing? Hey, King, do me a favor. Call back around 7, if you can call back around 7:55, and I'll get back to you. I got a poor interview I got with Vivia Van Dale, so call me back about 7:55. Okay?
Yes.
All righty. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome.
All right, we got Vivia Van Dale on the line. Let me get her back, y'all. Let me get her back. Vivia Van Dale on hold here. Let's see. Vivia, are you there? Vivia?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, great. Okay. I had somebody call in. I told them to call me back a little later. All right. So, Vivia, continue with what you were saying.
Well, you were asking how many people I'm working with currently.
Right.
And currently we have, in the Bronx, I was saying that we have like 30 families that were solidly involved in their lives actively on one way or in one form or another. And then we have like like I said, like the exposure program and different things where they come into business. That varies. And I want to say probably another 80 within a month
Wow.
Because they're doing so many different things. There might be some people that are coming in for the exposure program. There might be some coming in for some workshops. There might be some, just different things. And we're doing it in different places.
Right. Now,
And
Vivia,
now in North Carolina,
when you say we, basically tell me who you're talking about. We, I know it's you, but who else is included in that we? Tell me the amount of people or who is included.
Absolutely. We have a solid board, of course, myself. And we have some professionals on our board. We have doctors and psychiatrists and psychologists and business people and a couple of people from the government agencies to kind of have an equal balance of things, bringing in resources and so forth. And then we have people that we have come in or speak to our young people or our families or whatever program we're presenting. And it's people from the community or other communities or other parts of the city that come in and help make this happen. And no one is really being paid. I mean, for some things we would write grants for, like for supplies or to take care of different things. But everyone here is right now is volunteering their time and talent, to make a difference in someone's life and to change a circumstance.
Amen. All right, great. So now, Vivia, okay, you got these people now. How are you helping out a lot of people? And I know you got to be funded. So how do you guys fund it to make it work for everybody? How do you guys fund this program? Give me an idea how that's being funded.
Mm-hmm. Well, through the business, I have my company that we do importing and exporting. A lot of things are donated. A lot of things. From time to time, we do write grants.
Okay.
And they're mostly to cover the cost of space because we use different spaces. To cover, food or activity costs. For example, we get to go to see Broadway plays sometimes.
Okay.
And we locked in with this program that gives you discounted Broadway tickets, but still people sometimes still cannot afford the tickets, so we'll write grants for that. Sometimes we do fundraising events.
Okay.
Things like that. And we're not ashamed to do a chicken dinner either. But,
whatever it takes to make it happen.
Exactly.
All right, so I think
Absolutely.
I think I understand it, Vivia. Okay, so basically, you go out to help people. So by you helping a lot of people that can help them, push them up to make them productive citizens or make them wholesome, healthy families, there's people who help you. So they donate to you. You got this board that's help shape everybody, make sure things go right. A group of people that also help with information and resources and donations, and by that way, you get the money to take care, go to the different venues, events, to bless these people, and in turn, you get blessed. So I think I understand the dynamics, and by your importing, exporting.
One of the things for the people we help, we charge nothing to them. They don't have to give anything.
I figure that.
They just come in and.
Right.
To partake of whatever is available, whatever they want to take available of.
Okay, now, now that I understand your business, it wouldn't be like me. Now, I wish I had my host, Shell Yvette Johnson. She's more politically correct and more sharp and better communicator than I am. But she's not here tonight. She's studying for a big test that's coming up. Yeah, but we'll meet her later on. But what I want to ask you is, are you married? Do you have children?
I try not to divulge too much in my personal life, but I do have children. I'm free to move around. I'm not married. I'm not dating anyone. I'm just enjoying what I do right now.
All right, now here's what we're gonna do. Vivia, we're gonna go to. I'm gonna go a little space. Go to a little commercial, music, and we'll be right back, okay?
Fantastic.
You just hold on.
I will.
All right.
Who's this kid, man? I know a lot of y'all never heard of Lecrae, but he's sold more than your favorite rapper.
Yo, what's going on? You dig that? I'm Kendrick Lamar. So Lecrae.
Yo, what's going on? Shout out to my man Don Cannon. Shout out to my man Lecrae. We already got it in for the site, but now we gotta get in the studio and make something pop. You know.
South by Southwest. On with my man Lecrae, man.
Hey, look. Yeah. One time for H time. One time for D time. One time for A time. M time. Yeah, R.I.P. to Mega Evers, R.I.P. to Dr. Kane. I ain't tryna hate on my own kind, but Al and Jesse don't speak for me. I'm probably gon' catch some flack, man, but I'ma swallow this pill like Pac-Man. Some of these folks won't tell the truth, too busy tryna get them racks, man. Church tryna rob my paychecks, choir members probably having gay sex, pastor manipulating hurting women. I wonder which he's gon' slay next. Bookstore pimping them hope books, like God don't know how broke looks, and telling me that I'm gon' reap a meal if I sow into these low crooks. Plus I know old girl a freak. Now how she singing a solo? I walked in the church with a snapback and they telling me that that's a no-no. That's backwards and I lack words for these actors called pastors. All these folks is hypocrites and that's why I ain't at church. Truthfully, I'm just doing me and I don't want to face no scrutiny. As long as the church keep wilding out, I can justify all my foolish deeds. Smoking weed, pulling up, keep that lean up in my cup. Maybe I could change the world, but this porn on my laptop got me stuck. Yeah, I know what's right from wrong, but that there ain't gon' sell a song. I'd rather sell my soul than save it, if that's what make my money long. It better not be no real God, but real hope that heals hearts and shows me that I ain't living up to all the things that he put me here for. It better not be no real church, real saints who pray hard and let me rock my snapback with the 501s in the J zone. It better not be no real folk who don't think that they better than you. Straight a gate, drunk or high, they walk through the cold, what's with you? Nah, we don't wanna see that, cause that might mean life change. That might mean I'm worth more than money, car, sex, and pipe trains. Better not be no real Jesus, real forgiveness for hurt folks. If God gon' take me as I am, I guess I already got on my church clothes. Hey, look. Hey, look.
Who's this kid, man?
You want to get that light on, make that light shine a little brighter in your life. Go Kart will be in the center of the ring.
All right, this is the Gospel Party, HarlemLanesRadio.com. Full effect, y'all, right here, right now. We got in the chat room, we got my brother Kashani H. We got Lisa Eddie Ripson in the chat room. She'll be coming up around 8 o'clock. We also got another surprise call coming around, I think around 7:50 something. Sha Sykes is in the house, keeping me under control, so I don't get in any trouble. Thank you, Sha Sykes. And I am Willie H. They call me DJ Slack. You call me to get your praise party on. In the background, if y'all didn't know, is my man DJ Tony Tone, best kept secret. Rocking a Friday night skating party in the background. So if you hear music in the background, that's my man DJ Tony Tone. Right now on the line, on the phone line, is Vivia Van Dale. What's up, Vivia? Let me turn the music down a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Now, all right, Vivia. Now, Vivia is a humanitarian, and if y'all didn't know, she basically helps out young people in the Bronx as well as North Carolina, and also she helps our families. So she's a humanitarian who basically uses her resources, her ingenuity, her humbleness, and help people. Like she'll help a young person build a business, and she'll help families get things together, whatever it is, and she has the resources from people who donate monies and probably food and clothing and other resources, venues to get discount prices, discount gifts, so that she can bless a lot of people. So actually, to me, it looked like she's in the business of blessing, and by her blessing others, people bless her. So I think that's probably the practical, if the simple way of making. Is that
Amen.
Is that about right, Vivian? Basically, that's what you do.
That is my passion. Yes.
Right, that's your passion. So all right. So explain more about your business. She's a young lady now. I got a picture. No, I better not. I wanted to get nosy. I'm not going to get nosy, Vivian.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
Okay. Well, I'm going to get nosy then. I got a picture of a young man. Who's the young man in the picture?
Which one?
I don't know if you in the Harlem Lane's radio chat room.
The Caucasian gentleman?
Yeah.
That is my best friend. He's out in North Carolina.
All right.
And he helps a lot. He's a theater teacher.
Oh, nice.
And what he does is and also an actor, used to be a stand-up comedian.
Oh, wow.
And he has really helped me get involved in the community here in North Carolina.
Nice.
Jump the hoops and things of that nature.
Nice.
And just an awesome friend.
Okay,
awesome
great.
person.
Great. Awesome. Well, okay,
and it's
good.
like he and his family have just taken me under their wing and just have made my process here easier.
Great. So
Great fella. His name is Stephen Engel.
Stephen Engel in the house, y'all. She helps out reasonable, which is his reasonable service. Not his stuff. His reasonable service. So Vivia Van Dale. All right. So now, Vivia, what I want to ask you, where do you see your business going from here, and or how do you what do you plan to do to make it a little bit more known, or something that people talk about all the time? How do you plan to do that?
Well, there are two things going on here. Two things happening in what I'm doing. Number one, I'm going to law school.
Nice.
Which is a dream of mine that I've wanted to do since I was a little girl. My father's a pastor. He's retired now.
Okay.
And from the Caribbean. And when they asked me when I was a little girl, what do I want to be? I said, I want to be a lawyer. And he quickly turned me from that, said, no, you can't do that, because, people think lawyers are liars. Even if you're representing someone, if they tell you a lie, you have to represent the lie. So that was his thing. And I never pursued it because, in those days, at least in my family, whatever your parents said was God. That was it. So now that I'm much older, much more mature, that's always been a dream of mine. So I'm going back to school to get that law degree and sit for some bars.
Okay.
Some bar exams in different states so that I can better help. Sometimes people come to us with problems, whether it's a criminal matter or just even just in business.
Right.
And it's really just to enhance what I do. I really don't plan on putting signs out and saying I'm a lawyer, come and do whatever. It's really to help what I'm doing.
Right.
Another thing that
so it's a extension,
that I want to do is
it's like an extension of what you're doing now. You'll just be able to help them even more. The underprivileged and people that normally don't get good representation. You'll be able to do that even more. So it's a extension of your business. I understand that. All right, go ahead.
And also to just help in what we're doing here. The legalities and things that you have to go through. Just being more in tune to what's going on.
Okay.
I think that will help. Also, we want to be able to, like I said, kind of produce and more promote. And before I continue, I want to be able to help other people,
businesses.
People who don't have the resources or who can't afford an attorney. they have different businesses or ideas or different things that they need. They're going into. They may want somebody to look over some papers, or they may want someone just to tell them, what's good or bad, or in a way to proceed.
I already know that you're being helpful to my brother, Kashani H. He has a business.
Yes.
His business that he's endeavoring, and you guys going to hear more about that. But he's Vivia Van Dale, I think, is part extension of his resource or his group, his core group that he's working with. So y'all want to hear more about that later on. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to be interviewing my brother soon, so we can get all the details and get all the ideas, or at least when he's ready to do it, because I know he got patents and stuff he's got to get. But anyway, Go-Go Limbo, I believe it is. Go-Go Limbo is his venture that he's working on. So Vivia Van Dale will also be part of that, as well as a lot of other core people, business people who's going to help him out. So so I already see what you're doing, Vivian Van Dale, as far as helping out people and helping out business and people who need those resources, your know-how, your ingenuity.
Yeah. I think that God has blessed me with a lot of gifts and talents and put me in a lot of places and given me a lot of things. And I believe that it is my reasonable service, which is where the scripture came from, where I named the nonprofit, to give it back. There's no sense in me holding all of this information, resources, availability, and someone needs it. As simple as it is, and the biggest part for me is when you see the pressure alleviated from someone's life.
Awesome.
Or you see a child smile again, or a family, or the excitement of someone's eyes because they went to see a Broadway play they've never thought they would never see Broadway. Or, just different things to make the human spirit, give them hope.
Right.
And give them, dreams that, things will be better.
All right, Vivi, I got somebody else on the line. I'm going to come back to you. We're going to finish up really quick. Once we come back, I'm going to tell people how they can locate you and everything. Awesome. Let me get this phone caller, and I'll be right back. Hello, this is the Gospel Party. Who's on the line?
What is it?
What's up, my man? Big Double Don in the house. What's up, my man?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, Dap, if you can hold on for a couple seconds. I got Vivian Van Dale. She's gonna basically tell people where they can contact, and then we're coming right back to you. All right?
All right.
All right. So hold on for a few seconds. I'll be right back. Big Dapper Don in the house, y'all. Hold on. I gotta get this call. Hold on. Let me. Excited here. Let me get her. She's on hold. Let me click her. All right. Hey, Vivia. Oh man, what happened? Vivia.
Listen, I'm telling you, I'm gonna try my best to keep the money on the phone.
Vivia.
Yeah. What's up?
Oh, hold on. Vivia. Who's on the line?
Hi, I am so sorry.
Yeah, we gonna continue on.
Oh, that's all right. Now, hey Vivia, basically tell the people where they can find you at, or information or things that you got going on.
Absolutely. They can email me. I'm at Vivia Van Dale, vandaleglobal @gmail.com. And I'm trying to find our phone number, because we dedicated a phone line to the things that we're doing now. So give me a second, let me find that. I should have that right with me.
That's all right. Vivia Van Dale, y'all.
Okay, it's
Go ahead, Vivia.
Okay, it's 646
844